Hey everyone, hope you're doing well and staying safe. In this video we are going to be going over the home stack. So we're going to create the bottom tabs to put into our project, and then we're going to link this together with the splash screen and auth so that we can log in and do everything that you typically do for an app. So to get started, first I'm going to open up my project. So I'll just do that now. Go to my desktop and I have my project folder here. So in my project folder, as you can see, last time we implemented the sign up, so we have the sign up screen implemented, and then as you can see our login screen. Now if we go down to right here, it has the navigation implemented for our login, and then for the main, as you can see, we have our auth stack right here, so it returns our authentication stack. But now we're going to be working on the home stack, which is the next section, and that's kind of that's the next section. So to get started, I'm going to first and foremost going to create a folder inside of my source right here. So I'm going to right click on source, create new folder, and I'm going to call this the home stack. So inside my home stack, I'm going to have my 4 main JavaScript files. So I'll create one new file, call this home.js. That's going to be my home screen when the user logs in. It's going to say welcome, insert username, or insert user, whatever you want to say. So this can be my home. Then I'm going to create a new one. And then I'm also going to do my workout. So I'll say workout.js because this is a workout app. So I have a screen for the workout. Then I'm going to have a new file, and this file is going to be called stats.js. This is going to be for the statistical analysis of the workout that the user has done. And then the last one I'm going to have is the profile.js. So in case I want to upload a profile or log out of the app, they can do that here. So first and foremost, just like any other React Native component, you have to do the necessary import the necessary stuff from React. So I'm going to say import React from, and then I'm going to put React. Then I'll say import, and for right now I'm just going to import text from, and then it's going to be React Native. And then what we need to do is create the home component. So I'll say const home is equal to, right now it's going to be blank, but this is an arrow function. Then I'm going to say return. Inside my return component, I'm going to just put text, and then this is going to be home.js. Then and then I'm also going to import one more thing, style sheet as well. So at the bottom here, after our React component, I want to export it because that is required for React. So say export default, and then home, and then I'll say const styles is equal to style sheet.create, and then that's just going to be empty. So this is the home component. You can either copy and paste this code if you want, or you can type it all out by hand. For me, I'm going to just type it all out by hand again. So that was my home component. Now I'm going to do my workout component. So I'll say import React from React. Say import, and here I'm going to put text and style sheet. Style sheet from React Native. Make sure I typed that out right. Yeah, I'm just missing a space here. And I say const workout is equal to open close parentheses, arrow function, and then I'll say return. Inside my return function, I'm just going to put text, and this I'm going to call workout.js. And again, we want to export default, and then the name of our component is workout. Need to make sure I added that. And then I'll say const styles is equal to stylesheet.create. And then I'll just leave this blank. So that's my home done, my workout done. Next I'm going to do the same thing for my stats. I'll say import React from React, import text, and then style sheet from React Native. Then I'll say const, this is going to be called stats, is equal to arrow function, then say return. And here I'm going to put text, and I'll say this is stats.js. Then I'm going to come down here and say export default, and then I'm going to export the name of my component, which is stats. Then I'll say const styles is equal to style sheet dot create. So that's my stats, and then the last one is profile. So in here I'll say import React from my bad, from React. Then I'll say import text, let me get the spacing right, style sheet from, and then it's going to be React Native. Then I'll say const profile is equal to parentheses, then I'll say return text, and then this is going to be profile.js. Then, like before, export default, and this is going to be profile. Then we'll do const styles is equal to style sheet.create, and then that will be that. So let me just make sure I don't have anything else here. Yeah, okay. We don't need to do the sign up sheet. I'll keep the login though. So now that we have this done, what we want to do now is come to our main.js, and then we want to create a stack for our home stack. But before we do that, what we need to do is import the necessary screens. So I will come here underneath my login and sign up. See, I have them split up. So underneath here, I'm going to say import, let's say home from, and then I'm going to get to my folder. So I'm going to say .homestack/home. Then I'm going to import, see, the next thing is going to be the workout from homestack workout. Then the next one is going to be the stats. So import stats from homestack stats. And then the last one is going to be import, and this is profile, from homestack profile. So now that we have the profile and everything taken care of, we next want to import the, we want to get the home tabs taken care of. But before I do this, actually I have to install 2 libraries for the to get the home tabs. So in my terminal here, I'm going to first and foremost see where I'm at. So right now I'm in my parent folder, I'm not inside my project folder. So to get to my project folder, which is this right here, I have to type in cd and then the name of my project folder. So in this case it's my workout app 2. So if I type ls, now you can see that I'm in the same folder as my project folder right here. So in my project folder, what I want to do is install the following libraries, packages rather, to help me get the bottom tabs. So the first one I'm going to install is npm install at react-navigation /material bottom tabs. And I actually forgot to put the save, so I'm actually going to redo that, and at the end I'm going to put space -- save. So now that that is done, I need to install another module for this to work, and that is going to be React Native Paper. So I'll say npm install react-native-paper space -- save. And then lastly, what I need to do is install icons to put with my tabs. So I'm going to say npm install react-native-vector-icon space -- save. So now that that is done and that I have my libraries installed, just to make sure they're installed, you can go to your package.json, and in here you can see that you have the material bottom tabs, you have the paper, and then you have the vector icons. So now that we have verified they're installed, we're going to now import them into our project and then use them for the home tabs. So first I'm going to import the material bottom tab navigator. So I'll say import open close braces create material bottom tab navigator from, and then it's going to be from the project from what we just installed. So it'll be from React, or forgive me, at React, and then where it says material bottom tabs. So from act react-navigation / material bottom tabs. That's going to be the first one. And then we need to do the icons with the material bottom tab navigator. So I'm going to say import icon from, and then this is going to be from react-native-vector icons. And then inside of here, I'm using a specific icon. From here, you can, so by default, you see that you have all these different navigation, or these icons to choose from. But for me, I'm going to use the more specific ones, which are the material community icons. But if you find others online that you want to use, just import them that way. But for this project, I'm using material community icons. So I just can click on that, and now it's imported. So I'm using the material community icons, and that is what I'm using for the home tabs. Now, because I want to create the home tabs as a stack navigation, I have to first create the stack navigator. So in order to do that, I'm going to come down here, and actually before I do that, I actually need to fix this. So I'm going to put open close braces right here after our auth stack, and then I'm going to say right here return, and then from here I'm going to put that. Because this is an arrow function, you don't really need the whole return in open close braces, but to keep up with what we've done elsewhere where we've had the open close braces, I just want to stay consistent. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to now create the home tabs. So I'll say const home tabs is equal to create material bottom tab navigator. So what we imported it up here, the create material bottom tab navigator. That's what I'm going to have down here. And then I'm going to say open close parentheses, because this is just a navigator. Then inside of here, I'll say const home tabs screen, because this is what's going to keep our screens together. And I'll say is equal to arrow function, and then I'm going to return. Inside of this return statement, I'm going to return the screens that we have imported, so our home, workout, stats, profile, all of that. So first and foremost, I need to do the home tabs navigator. So I'll say return home tabs dot navigator, and then what I want is to have some options disabled, so header mode is going to equal none, because I do not want to have the name of the screens. I didn't want to have the name of the screens on every single tab that we have selected. Then I'm going to set my initial root name equal to home, because I want it to go to my home screen initially. And I'll say shifting is equal to true. So whenever you select an icon, it's going to focus on the icon alone. Actually, ignore that. I was wrong. So anyways, so now I'm going to implement my next one. So now I'm going to implement the screens themselves. So I'll say home tabs dot screen, and then the first one is going to be name is equal to home. Then the component we're going to set is also going to be home. So our home component right up here, we're going to have it set to the same thing. And then I'm going to have my so then I am going to have my options. So I'll say options, and in my options I'm going to give these a specific going to give them a specific label and color. So I'm going to say tab bar label, and then my tab bar label is going to be home, and I'll say my tab bar color is going to be # FDB 964, and I'll say my tab bar icon. Inside of here, I'm going to put an open close option because this is going to be for focused. I'm going to pass in focused as a parameter. Then I'm going to return an icon. In my icon, the name is going to be focused. If it's focused, I'll put home. Otherwise, if it's not focused, I'll just have it as the home outlined. Home-outline. Then the style is going to equal, in here the color is just going to be white because I wanted to have it set to a white color. And then the size is going to equal, in my case, I'm going to put 24. And I'll put this closed brace right here, put a comma after the end parentheses, and then I'll have this right here. So if I save this, and then after that, I am going to, just to show what we're doing, I'm going to now start the emulator. So I'll say react-native run-android, and we can see what we have done. Okay, so as you can see, this is the login screen that we have, because right now we're returning just the root stack navigator, and this is one of their screens. So I'm just going to comment this out by pressing ctrl and the / button, and then down here I'm going to create another root stack screen. So I'll say root stack dot screen, and then I'll put the name of this one as the home tabs, because that's the name that I gave it above. And then I'll say the component is equal to, and I'll say home tab screen, because that's the name of my component right here. So then I'll just create a new screen, come down here, this will refresh. So next, after my home screen, you need 2 or more tabs in order for it to render. So I'm going to create my second screen now. So I'm going to call this home tabs dot screen. The next one I'm going to put down is workout, and then the component is equal to workout. Then on my options here, I'm going to have them be just like before. So I'll say tab bar label. This time it's going to be workout. Then my tab bar color, I'm just going to put purple. And then the tab bar icon, I'm going to pass in the parameter focused, and then I'm going to have it return. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong one. I meant I'm going to have it return an icon. The name, I'll say if this is focused, the icon being returned will be called, in this case, arm-flex. Otherwise, it will be arm-flex-outline. The style is going to be color, set it to white, like before, and then I'm going to have the size, just like before, be set to 24. Close that off. Then, like before, I'm going to put a comma after this closed parentheses. I'm going to close this off, this screen off here. So if I come here, refresh the page, as you can see, I have my home tab here. Then once it's focused, the name appears, and when it's not, then you have just the name. Otherwise, it blends back to normal. Now, as you can see, for the Android emulator, there is a slight bug and/or issue with regards to the icons not appearing. In order to make this work, what you have to do is link the vector icons to your project. Even though React Native throws a hissy fit, it will not work otherwise. So before I continue on with the next screen tabs, what I'm going to do is close out the emulator. This is only for Android, by the way. This is not for iOS, because iPhone, the Apple emulator, I think, includes it by default. But because I'm using Android, I have to do this. So you can skip this section if you're doing iOS. But what you have to do is say, I think it's React Native link, and then it's the name of the library. In this case, it's React Native Vector Icons, Native Vector Icons. So once it is successfully linked, you can do React-Native run-Android, and this will now allow you to view the icons. So as you can see now, my home icon is here, and you have my arm flex icon right here. See how it's just the outline, but once this is focused, it switches to the workout icon, and then the name appears. And see how the home, once it's just the home, it's not focused, it's just an outline. So, and as you can see at the top, we have our workout. So now that we have that taken care of, what we want to do now is create the final two screens, and then we're going to tie this all together, maybe in this video or the next video. I don't know how long this will be, so we'll see. Anyways, so the next one is going to be the home tabs.screen. The name of this one is going to be stats. The component is equal to stats. Then for the options, I'm going to have them set to, just like before, tab bar label is going to be stats. Then the tab bar color is going to be # for capital A, capital for capital D, capital E 7. And then what we want to do is the tab bar icon. For this, we're going to do like before, pass in the parameter focused. So if it is focused, then what we want to do is return icon. Then the name, say if this is focused, then we'll pass in chart areas chart areas p line, or if it's not, and actually I need to put this, so name is equal to focus question mark chart dash areas p line. If not, then it's going to be chart dash line. And then I'm going to say the style, like before, I just want the color to be white. And then the size is going to be equal to 24. And close that off. Add a comma after the close parentheses. And then I'm going to add an self-enclosed tag here. Come back here. Refresh this. So now I have my home, I have my workout, and I have my stats. So as you can see, they focus in and out depending upon which one is selected. So now I'm on my last one, so home tabs.screen. And this one is going to be our profile, so name is equal to profile. The component, of course, is going to be like what we said earlier, profile. The options are as we have previously done with all the other screens. So the tab label is going to be profile. The tab bar color, in this case, I'm going to set it to a greenish type color, or a grayish type color. So it'll be 1A 5028. Then I'm going to have the tab bar icon, and this one, as before, we're going to pass in the parameter, is it focused? And then we'll say for the icon, the name. So if this is focused, then I want to have it appear as a simple head because it's a profile. And I'll say otherwise, I'll pass in head dash outline. Then the style, again, we're going to have the color be set to white. And the size, 24. Then I'm going to put a comma after the close parentheses, and then self-enclosed tag. Save this. Refresh. So as you can see, home is home. The workout is the workout. The stats is the stats, and then the profile, yeah, is a greenish color, and you have the profile.js. So this is the home tabs. We have the basic outline here. So before we close our project, I need to put this into the Git project that we have online. So what we need to do is close off the profile, or close out the emulator, make sure node is shut down too. Then what we want to do is get to our Git commands. So what we want to do is first do git add star. So git add star, it'll take all of the changes that we've made in our directory. Then what we want to do is do git commit -m, and then what we want to do is say added home tabs. So it's going to see it create all these new things that we're using, and then we are going to git push --set -u origin master, and then that's it. You can push it out. It's going to upload, and that'll be it. So then if we go to our GitHub link here, under the master, you can see that it added 40 seconds ago, and we updated the Android iOS because of the linking of the project. So there's our source, now we have our home stack, and our main was updated too. So if we go to our main first, you can see that we've updated the main here. And then if we go to our home stack, we now have our 4 different JavaScript components. So that's it. I will be going over in the next video how to link all this together so we can get a basic login logic going. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy and stay safe.